welcome to Diary of a Young Blessed Mother. So you guys, I just want to get on here and encourage some people with some things that God has been helping me with, and just keeping me in this position that I'm in from coming up off the wait list, basically, okay? And for coming into my manifestation, my physical evidence of things that I've been hoping for that are unseen, right? Of my faith and praying for, fasting for, believing for, standing for, fighting the enemy for, literally. So I'm in that transitional season of coming into everything that God has been speaking to me. And y'all remember that video that I put out about beautiful surprises and stuff? So real quick, I want to share this before we get into it. And yeah, you guys, so remember the white rose, okay, that I had found on the washer in the dryer. And if you haven't seen it, it was the beautiful surprises video that I posted a couple of weeks ago. So since then, you guys, I've been getting like surprises from people, just random, not even surprises, like they may not even intentionally be like, oh, Brittany, I planned this for you, maybe not a planned surprise, but it's all God. Like, I'm talking to one of my brothers at church, and he just randomly hands me an SD card for my camera. 2. Y'all peeping it? 2. Double. Okay? And I'm like, wow. I was just so excited. It might be small to y'all, but it's big to me. Like, we were just talking, and he was like, so how do you store all this stuff? And we're talking, and he just pulls this out. Like, such a beautiful surprise. I was like, thank you, God. And I was not expecting that. And then another surprise, you guys, I got today at church. One of my sorors, and she's my sister in Christ. We go to the same church. Her name's Andrea, and y'all, she doesn't even live in Louisville right now. She was in town, and she pulls up with this gift for me at church. And you know what? This ain't nobody but God, honey, using her, because it got me some, I am Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, okay? She is my soror, and it has some gibbets in here, and I had just lost randomly 2 aka gibbets on my Crocs. So the Lord knows, and I was so hyped. I said, oh, thank you, God, because you know, and it got a journal. You guys, literally, I was thinking about getting one. So anyways, it's just the Lord, honey. He knows everything that I need, all the desires of my heart, things that I want, things that I think about that I don't even verbalize out of my mouth. And it's been other little surprises, okay? Just like yesterday, like I'm telling y'all, God is not a man that he will lie. It's been so beautiful, and I hope y'all have had some beautiful things happening to y'all, like little things, but God knows it's the little things for me and for most of his children. So he's doing that. And anyways, so yesterday, here's another surprise, and now we getting into it. We just gonna let Holy Spirit flow. And I had just a couple things that I wanted to share with you guys, and we're gonna get out of here. But anyways, yesterday I was getting ready for 2 of my sisters at church. I ain't gonna say church, because you know people be like church friends. No, these is my friends. These are my sisters in real life, inside, outside the church, all day, every day, period. But anyways, 2 of my sisters, it was their birthday dinner, right? We're celebrating together. We're celebrating both of them. I wasn't going to go to the dinner. I'm going to just keep it G, because I was like, Lord, look, I'm balling on the budget right now. And my daughter was coming up off a fever, and my parents have been out all day. I'm like, I don't want to burden them, asking them if they're tired to watch Novi for a couple hours. And, 2 hours with your friends turn into 3, 4, 5. So I was like, I don't even want to do them like that. Anyway, my mama started texting me and was like, are you going? Because I'm getting ready to come home. Like, she was making it so she could watch her for me. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to start getting ready. So I'm going to start getting ready. And I was like, well, Lord, look, I'm going to eat before I go. But if somebody want to buy me some dinner, I'm going to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I'm believing you for that. I'm going to let you handle that if it's in your will. But I'm going to make some food before I go. I just want to go support my girls. Yada, yada. So I get me and Nova in the shower, get out, get cute, get ready. I'm getting ready to head out. On my way, I get a notification from my phone that my mother had sent me money. She just cashed out me money and said, enjoy your night. And I'm like, y'all see how I be saying beautiful surprises, and it's like literally the little things. I just started crying and just thanking God and just worshiping him, because that was like, that right there, y'all. And he just started breaking it down to me, like, This is what I mean when I say your needs are already met. When I say I've given you everything that you need already, you have everything that you need to live a godly kind of life, it's because you already have it. It's because I already set it in place for you. All you have to do is the preparations. You have the preparations. All you have to do is get yourself ready. Stay in position and be ready. Had I been sitting there worried about it or stressing about it, I would have missed the blessing. You get what I'm saying? I would have missed that. I would have been talking myself out of not going. But no, I said, you know what? I'm going to go. Whether or not I'm going to eat or not, I'm going to go and still be there for my friends, right? I'm just going to get myself together. I got myself together. I didn't stress about it. I talked to God about it and I put it up there and I said, Lord, but I'm still going to go. And where there's a will, there's a way. You going to make a way out of no way, period. That's just what you do. And you say that you would supply all my needs according to your riches and your glory. You know what I'm saying? I did what I could do naturally, and he did the super for me. It's like when the super meets the natural, supernatural experiences, right? And so he was just, let me get my phone, you guys, because I put notes in here to remember what I had to share with you guys. So he said, this is the reason that we already have all that we need to live this life, is because, and he showed me fossils. Like I'm driving and he's giving me visions of fossils. And he's like, I've already ordered the steps and all you need to do is walk in the steps that are already imprinted and implanted in the earth for you to walk in. I already set that up for you. You wasn't going to go without. That's the reason I'm your shepherd and you have everything you need. You lack nothing. With me, there's no limit and there's no lack. I put you on your mama's heart. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my mom, but I know other people, we know people's situations is not like it. Or this is just the spirit. Like, come on, he's using this as an example, right? Just to show his faithfulness, just to show his provisions, which is giving me things that I need. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be money. He provides me with peace. He provides me with a laugh when I need it. He provides me with sweet little moments like that just make my day, because he knows I need to smile, right? In this season, not be so serious and enjoy life as it's happening, as it's changing around me. And then I see like treats laid out. Y'all ever seen like treats laid out for like a dog or something and they just follow it to a destination? He's like, if you just follow the trail that I have set in front of you, the pathway that I've set in the wilderness for you, if you see it in the spirit, then you'll go straight to the destiny. It'll lead you straight out through anything that you're going through. It'll lead you straight out of darkness into my marvelous light. It'll lead you out of the wilderness into the promised land. It'll lead you straight to me, into my arms. They're open. It'll lead you straight to your destiny, your purpose, your provision, whatever it is that you're waiting for. It's going to lead you there if you just see the trail that I've laid in front of you. And along your way, along your journey, just like the treats that a dog is eating or like somebody's eating to follow something, right? They're eating on the way. I'm going to feed you on the way. I'm going to take care of your every need on the way, your basic needs, your water, shelter, whatever it is. I got you. I care that much about the birds. I care that much about the flowers on the ground. You know I care about you. I got every single hair on your head numbered. I have your name inscribed on the palm of my hand. It's like a tattoo. Y'all remember that song? It's like a tattoo on the inside of my hand. I could never forget you. Even if a mother could forget her child, I would never forget you. And you guys, then I'm turning and I turn and I see this huge like tree, right? You couldn't see it otherwise. You saw a little bit of it. And you see this huge, beautiful tree. And there's other little trees around it, but the tree is lit up so beautiful. It's Christmas time. It has the most beautiful lights on it, all different colors, and it is huge. And if I turned the corner, and he said, "You're not gonna. If you follow the follow the trail, the path I have laid in front of you." All this while he's giving me the vision of the treats, like arranged in a trail. And he's like, you're not going to miss your exit. You're not going to miss your turn. You're not going to miss your blessings. It's going to lead you straight to where I need you to be. You're not going to miss your turn. You're going to make that turn perfect at the perfect time, at the appointed time. You're going to see the beautiful thing that I have on the other end of that turn, at the other end of that intersection. On the other end, if you just follow the steps that I've ordered, like the fossils, they're predestined, they're predetermined, they're in the ground, set and ordered and predestined for you. If you just step in them, if you just walk in them, if you just take the leap, if you just walk in obedience, without fear, rebuke that spirit of fear and just walk. Because I understand, if you think about a wilderness, it's dark, right? When we even look at Genesis 1, the earth was formless, it was void, it didn't have any shape. It probably was scary. When Jesus talks about launching into the deep, think about the deep of the waters. It's dark, right? The shallow is more light. You can see through it. You can see stuff, right? But in the deep, you can't really see what's going to happen. Like, if faith is stuff that's unknown that we just hoping for, right? That we're going to hope that we see physical evidence and manifestation manifestations of as we continue to trust in him, right? So for me, it's like, that's scary. The deep is scary. The darkness is scary. When you can't see, you don't know where you're headed. You're just walking to the sound of my voice, almost like Marco Polo. Your eyes are closed, but you're heeding to the sound of somebody's voice, trusting that they're navigating you. But we can trust in him because it's not a man, right? He's not a man that he should lie. This is the author and the finisher of our stories. This is our Father. This is not just some big scary God. He's our Father. And if you haven't had a great example of a father, this is the best example of a father, of a fatherly love. And if you are a mom, if you're a parent, uncle, auntie, whatever, because we know that love runs deep too, a grandmother, what have you, even a big brother, big sister, whatever, the love for a child is so deep. Like, come on, y'all. He would do anything. I'm not going to lead my daughter straight into a wall that she can fall and hurt herself. I would do anything to help her. Like, I accidentally caused the accident for my child the other day. I was rushing. It was dark. Yeah, okay. And I beat myself up so bad about it. But if I could prevent it, I would. If I could have switched places with her, I would. Like, that is God. If he can prevent it, he will. And he's leading us into this. He's leading us around stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, in Marco Polo, they're not going to have you run somewhere into a wall. Or like, my bishop gave an example one time in church. He had stacked like cups everywhere, right? And he was like, follow my voice. The person was blindfolded, and you had to lead them almost in like a teamwork activity. You have to lead your teammate around the cup successfully without hitting any of the obstacles. That is God. If we follow his voice, we would not hit any obstacles, okay? It's when we listen to other people and the blind leading the blind. This is the all-seeing, all-knowing God, because everything is spiritual. So he can see it all in the spirit first. It's already done in the spirit first. My provisions for the dinner was already done in the spirit first. Me walking, getting in the shower, getting ready, getting myself together, getting Nova in the bath, getting everything in order, and just walking according to what I believe is already done in the spirit. I'm not stressing over it. God already said, boom, now you have it in the physical because it was already done in the spirit. All I needed you to do was the motion activated steps. The fossils, step in and walk in the steps already ordered for you to receive it, to intersect with the spiritual and the natural. You know? I hope I'm making sense. And so God put on my spirit Mary and Martha. Luke chapter 10, verses 38 through 42. And Mary and Martha, it says the preparations have already been made. So you just have to sit at the feet of Jesus. So it's about two sisters. And Martha, she was running around preparing this big dinner for Jesus. What she thought she had to do for Jesus, right? We have a lot of stuff, a lot of assignments that we're doing for Jesus that we're active on or getting ready to get active on, whatever it is. But Mary was just sitting at the feet of Jesus. And Martha was like, Lord, why I got to do all of this? And she just sitting here. And he was like, she's found the most important thing. You worried about a whole lot of things, but not the most important thing. She's worried about the most important thing, and it will not be taken from her. And then he was telling me Matthew 6 and 33, which is, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all of his righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. So as we seek him first like Mary, and we sit in his presence, all these things are already being worked out and will come to us as they're ready. Because if we seek him first, if we sit at his feet, we don't have to worry about the preparations, because the preparations have already been taken care of. All I need you to do is sit here in my presence, and I'll give you everything that you need, because it is now tangible for you, because you're sitting at the tangible feet of Jesus. You're in your worship, you're in your word, you're praying to me, you're seeking me with your whole heart. And as we sit there, we know that the things are already done because of John 14, verses 1 through 3. And he says, I go to prepare a place for you. As we sit, we don't have to worry about the preparations like Martha was preparing dinner. You're sitting with Jesus, who can break bread and split fish and all this. We ain't got to worry about too much preparations. We ain't got to go crazy stressing ourselves out about the who, what, how, where, and when he's already got that. He goes to prepare a place. He don't go to just sit and watch you till you get to the end and, prepare. He's gone in preparation for you. Everything that you need is already being prepared for you. It's already being worked out, or it's already done. And that is why we don't have to worry. He's calling me and some of us, to a place of rest, because the preparations have already been taken care of. Rest. Listen to me, be in my presence, and just be present here. That's the most important thing. While you think all these other things are important, no. Me, the gift giver, the life giver, the opportunity giver, the restorator, all of that. Mind regulator. It is me. And then Deuteronomy 31:8, it says, he goes before us, not to just sit there, but to prepare and clear the road. He goes before us. He goes ahead of us. In the word, we see that a lot. Don't be afraid, because I will personally go ahead of you, and I will make your crooked path straight. Isaiah 45:2, to make all things crooked straight. He goes before us with intentionality, with purpose, to make the road straight. Every single block, every single obstacle is being straightened out. It's being moved out of the way. And that is why it says that we receive everything that we need from God when we come into the knowledge of him, when we come into knowing who he is and his characteristics and how much he loves us and how much he would give his life for us, that he gave his only son. I'm not giving y'all Nova Camille. Unless the Lord, And then I'm like, Abraham, look, Lord, ram in the bush. Nah. But he loves us that much. He didn't withhold his son. Is there anything else he would withhold from us? He already given us the blood of his son. What else can he withhold from us? He said he would withhold no good thing from us. And so, you guys, I've been seeing the numbers 999, 9999, 222, 2222. 555, 1234, and 1221, and all type of numbers. You guys, I don't know if that means anything to y'all, but for me, God has just been speaking. Like, I know some things are getting ready to happen. Things are happening so fast in the spirit, and I know he's calling me to rest right now, because in a minute we about to go from, okay? And at any moment, he's been emphasizing that scripture, no man knows the day, the time, or the hour that the Son of Man will return. But in this situation, he's been telling me no one knows the day or the time or the hour that these blessings are going to just come. And y'all remember, it was like a video a while back. I seen a cargo. He showed me a vision of a cargo helicopter. And he was telling me that the blessings are getting ready to touch down. I kid y'all not. I'm out. My baby was like, I want to go outside. I want to go outside. We go outside. And my baby is prophetic. So we go outside. The Lord be using her mighty. And mind y'all, he will pour out his spirit upon all flesh. And your kids, my kids, is not exempt. He's using them. So pray them up too, because the enemy's fought up. And anyways, so we go outside. Y'all, this helicopter, I'm hearing so much like airplanes. But I look up, and one is so loud. I look up, and I kid y'all not, it is a whole cargo helicopter. I've never seen one in person. Y'all know that time I had to Google it. It has the two little, come on y'all, help me out, two little wings looking things. And it's so big. It's a military cargo helicopter. So it is huge. And I'm like, God. And in the spirit, I'm just seeing blessings just drop everywhere. And every house I'm at has packages on their door. And I'm like, he's about to start dropping stuff up right at your door. Right at our doors, y'all. So get ready. And just be encouraged that all the preparations, oh, baby, it's already done. It's already being worked out. All you got to do is stay ready.
Hey guys, so I wanted to share something with you guys and just interject this in the video somewhere because it's something that God said I forgot to give y'all. So it's Job chapter 4 and emphasizing verses 3-6. So when I saw the physical cargo helicopter outside that God allowed me to see in the physical, he had spoke. I said, Lord, what scripture do you have to go with this? Like, make it make sense. And, I'm grateful for, you showing me in the spirit a couple weeks ago, and now you're showing me in the physical. That goes to show the things that he's doing in the spiritual are now manifesting in the physical. I have never seen one in person. Like, y'all remember I had to Google what it looked like, the vision that he had given me a few weeks ago. But now it's all manifesting in the physical. We're about to physically see the things that he has been preparing in the spirit for us. They're now coming into physical evidence now. Okay, physical manifestation. Whether you've seen it before or not. What no eyes have seen, no ears have heard. Y'all know I love that. But anyways, you guys, and it says, in the past, you have encouraged many people. You've strengthened those who are weak. Your words have supported those who are falling. You encourage those with shaky knees. But now, when trouble strikes, you lose heart. You're terrified when it touches you. Doesn't your reverence for God give you any confidence? Doesn't your life of integrity give you hope? So he was saying, hold on. Do you not believe that I'm going to come through? Do you not believe that I'm like the cargo helicopter? I'm in your neighborhood. I'm dropping off blessings at your front door like the packages I saw at everybody's doorstep. I know it's Christmas season, but thinking not strange. He's using things for examples. He's showing you a preview, a premise of what's about to happen. Okay, I'm literally dropping stuff off at your door. I'm literally dropping off blessings out of nowhere for you. Things are coming into physical manifestations. The things I've allowed you to see in dreams, in visions, the things that I've been speaking to you when you thought you was crazy, the things that you've been standing for in this faith walk, the things that you haven't yet seen in the physical, they're coming into fruition now. And he's just reminding us that when trouble strikes, you losing heart. I need you to keep your confidence in me, because the enemy's trying to get you to faint when you're on the brink of a miracle, when you're on the brink right now of breakthrough, revelation, whatever it is that you've been standing for. These things that he's spoken to you, they're coming to pass right now, because he's not a man that he should lie. The devil is mad, like Revelations 12:12. He's doing his last attempts, his last acts of desperation to try to knock you off of your game, to try to make you doubt and unbelieve, because we know that we receive things in faith by our belief, by our faith, right? So he's trying to strip that faith from you. He's trying to make you tired so that you don't reap the harvest that is due you in this season. It said we receive the harvest if we faint not. So it is due you in this season. Don't faint. Don't allow the enemy and his desperate attempts and his last minute attempts, because he know his time is very short. Because it could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen tonight. But it's happening right now. I'm telling y'all. And I'm reminded of this pastor, Jerry Flowers, on YouTube. He posted something that was saying, he was speaking about influencers. He was like, he never knew when it was going to happen for him. He just kept pressing upload. He just kept on going, kept on pushing, kept on listening to God, kept on doing. And just overnight it happened. You never know when your tomorrow is. When your joy cometh in the morning, you never know when the morning is for you. It could be tonight. You get what I'm saying? Like, you never know when it's going to be. No man knows the day, nor the time, nor the hour, but you got to stay ready. There's a parable in the Bible that's like the bridesmaids, and some weren't ready, some were ready. But if you're not ready, what mamas be saying? You getting left. You better get with it or get left. Hey, it's happening. Y'all, I encourage y'all to stay ready, stay hopeful, stay faithful, keep your faith afloat, jump to the levels of faith, the leap, take that leap. Faith is motion activated, right? We got to keep our faith alive and not have dead faith in this season. Give God something to work with, because he's here. He's dropping off blessings at your doorstep. And it's waiting for you at the address, the appointed address he has ordained for you. So if you're not at the address of faith yet, jump, make the leap, get there now, because he's already there. He's going to meet you there. He's already went ahead of you. He's already sitting there waiting for you. So get there now. What they say, be there or be square, for real. But yeah, Job chapter 4, verses 3-6. Don't lose your confidence in him. Your reverence for God, doesn't that give you any hope? Your respect for him, your knowledge of him, your love for him, your relationship with him, your hope in him, who he is, his track record alone. Doesn't your life of integrity give you any hope? Don't you believe that you've been doing everything that you needed to do? Don't you believe that your life of obedience, your life of submission to him, surrender to him, your life of humility to him, doesn't that give you any hope that surely I've done all these things? Surely I'll be rewarded for these things. Surely God is going to bless me double for my trouble. Surely if I'm getting persecuted for his name's sake, that he's going to reward me. Surely. And it's happening right now. Okay. Love you guys. I had to add that in here.
Because whatever that thing is, whatever those things are, he is working them out. And you guys, one last thing. So I've been getting these emails lately, and the headers have been like popping up on my phone. The other day, I got several emails that said, time to shine. Time to shine and get glammed up. And I'm like, what? So then I go to the verse of the day on the Bible app, just get my day started. But I saw that email. Okay, I was like, okay, Lord. And it's Daniel 1-2-3. Mind you, here go again with the 1-2-3 go. Okay, 1-2-3. And the verse is talking about shining bright. And then I get a couple of texts, just text of subscriptions that I have. It says the deadline is tonight, so make sure you're covered. And it was talking about like a sale or something like that. But I'm like, whoa, the deadline, so I make sure. Look, plead the blood of Jesus over everybody. As I do every day, but had to go in on this specific day. And then another text I got was about triple points, triple bonuses. I'm like, okay, triple for my trouble, not double. Like, y'all gotta start catching stuff in the spirit. Like, God has been telling me, like, think things not strange. Think things not strange. And another one was like, get ready for insanely cool gifts. So I wrote in my notes, what's going on today, Lord? And then the day before that, I had got an email that says, great news, you're up next. Your time is near to be on the lookout in the next 24 hours. Yeah. The way this stuff was lining up. And then as I was writing this in my notes, I had got an email at the same time that says, congratulations, you are now off of the wait list and a special invite to Elevate. Y'all, okay, I just slid my house shoes out, but y'all, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest right now. I haven't gotten confirmation of what he's talking about, like when he's hyping me up, all this stuff. But I'm like, Lord, what's going on? I don't know, but I'm gonna stay ready. He just told me stay ready, so you ain't gotta get ready, like because it's happening so fast. Because he's restoring time lost, because there's a mandate for things. We've been called for such a time as this, the things that he wants us doing and has us doing, and have our families in a certain place, and he is dealing with the families. He's told me a while ago, like, families are his priority right now. So keep your families prayed up. Keep families in this earth prayed up. Future families that you wish to have prayed up. Your children's family, whatever, everybody prayed up, because he's dealing with it. And that's why the enemy is fired up, you guys. Revelations 12:12. He knows his time is short and he's in great rage. He's angry because he knows it's literally any day now for stuff to start manifesting in the physical. He already knows it's done in the spirit, and he knows he's defeated. He knows he's a loser. He already knows he's lost. But he's going to do any and everything with his short time, because he knows God is like any day now. Any day now. He knows it. So we got to stay ready in the spirit and in the physical. Okay? Satan is mad. God is glad. We're not mad. We're glad. Okay? So we're going to join in rejoicing with the angels and just start thanking God and celebrating, because it's already done. I just want to encourage you guys to rest, heed the voice of God, follow his footsteps, and yeah, if you don't know what that looks like, pray, ask God. He's there waiting on you. He said, I stand at the door knocking. If you hear me, let me in. We gonna eat. So let's eat, y'all. In this season, the table is ready. The food has already been prepared. Okay, so we're gonna feast in this season. I love you guys, and have a blessed day.